I almost forgot to unmute. They didn't get me this time. I figured it out. I remembered. Hello, good evening, everybody. How's it going? Welcome. Nice. What was the? Oh God. So I don't keep up with corpos or post corpos when it comes to VTubers very much. Also, sorry, I forgot to bring my phone. But there's this one clip of Saba, where she's just fucking. It's just she does just fucking funny noises, and it is brawling in my brain to become a vocal stem. It's like fucking. It's fighting its way in. Hang on, let me go ahead and pull that up. Actually, I remembered I can show you things, provided I actually get the link. Just a moment. Okay. Oh, I fucking forgot that. Oh my God, Twitter doesn't show you things in chronological order unless you're logged in. Like, if even like on a page, it'll just show you a random assortment of stuff. It's fucked up. Why? What's wrong with them? Okay, well, fuck them. I found it anyway. Get owned, idiot. Here it is. Why is it tiny? Why are you so small? Get in there. Oh, wait, no, I know why. It's because I have it on my second monitor. There we go. That's more like it. I should figure out to... Whatever. Doesn't matter. It was just her clip of her fucking going... It's so close to becoming a vocal stem. I can't fight it off any longer. I think it might be terminal. Honestly, like okay. I mean, it's not a fucking secret. Saba is, what is this magma thing? The magma is, it's like, if you ever heard of like draw pile or stuff like that, it used to be called Aggie. It's just basically a big whiteboard where you can draw, and it'll show up on the fucking TV I have in the background. But yeah. If you want to do whatever doodles you want, then go nuts. Just try not to take up too much of the campus, so leave room for other people. Yeah. It's not a secret, obviously, or it's an open secret that Saba is the post-graduation version of fucking Gargura, which, like, I'll be real. Sorry, I hit my mic. I don't really like Saba's new character design. Like, I feel like Gura's original design is pretty stiff competition. It's very iconic and memorable. Yeah, I would agree. Saba's new design is kind of over-designed. It's a bit messy. There's a lot of clutter. It feels kind of aimless, and it also doesn't feel very distinct. Like, I don't know. It's also definitely very much trying to retread the same ground as the Gura model thematically. Which is a little unfortunate. It's like, obviously, it's Gura, we know that, but like, it feels a little too. It feels like Food Lion brand Gura, but also a cat girl or whatever. I don't know. Oh, Hazbiko, welcome. Yeah. The new design is just not as good, but what I was going to say was the actual rig, the model, like the animation on it, is actually it's really nice. It's very bouncy and there's a lot of movement going on, but I think it's pretty well executed. I think it feels like very natural, or if not natural, it feels correct, right? Like, it doesn't feel like stuff is moving way too much for what she's doing. It just feels appropriate for, like, the movements feel correct. They feel appropriate to her personality, and she's also, like, able to emote very well. It's very cute. I like it. I'm just talking about the Saba's design. He just came in, but like, yeah, I don't like the design very much, but I like the animation on it. I also wish it was less lolly. Like, it's ugh, I never like that stuff. It's just like, okay, obviously the original Gura model was sort of a little like that, but not nearly as much. Especially in like if you ever saw like the character reference sheet she posted, it's like very, yeah, I don't know. That stuff kind of tends to skeeve me out. But whatever. I never really watched any of the HoloLive VTubers. Any corpos at all, really. Like, I mean, for one thing, I'm not a big stream watcher, although I'm trying to watch more streams. Shape Hero 50, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I'm trying to watch more streams just so I can, like, I don't know, feel more connected to the community. That feels kind of like loaded business speak, but like, how do I put this? Like, a lot of the people whose streams I want to watch are like people I would consider friends. I like acquaintances, if not friends, for a lot of them. And so, like, I want to be... I feel like actively engaging with them while they're streaming makes it feel less awkward if I'm just, like, reaching out on, like, Discord or whatever. If it's like someone I don't talk to very often. I feel like being present for their streams, like... Maybe that's slightly parasocial, but not really, because it's like we also just have conversations. I don't know. It's weird. Social lines is funky. Hi, I have autism. But yeah. Origin says almost cheaper than stream to play games together. Oh. Yeah, like, really, I don't know how you keep up with a stream. I don't know how people keep up with, like, Japanese streams who don't speak Japanese, right? Like, I guess you can sort of tell what's going on, but I feel like so much is being lost if you don't know the language, where it's like, I don't know. It would feel a little silly to me. Not knocking it, obviously, but, you know, whatever. Oh, speaking of languages. Yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yes. Wait. No, that was Friday. I'm a dumb fuck. Leave their TVs on, has just noise playing in the house. That's fair, yeah. Any context. That's true. There is a difference. That's a good point. But speaking of language, on Friday, I was hanging out with a friend and we went to this like cool big secondhand store, where they just had a whole bunch of like random interesting stuff, which I'm not gonna name it because I don't want to like dox myself, and I don't think it's a particularly like. I think there's multiple locations, but not a lot of them, so whatever. Anyway, we went there, and I picked up like 2 random Russian language books for like $1.50 each. Hold on. Lean all the way over to my bottom drawer. Let's see. Whatever, Japanese books, yeah. It was fucked up because like these were literally the only 2 Russian language books that weren't just like dictionaries. And like people, there's a whole bunch of books there, but like people move stuff around. And so I go to the Russian language cubby and I see, oh, it's a bunch of books. And I pull it out. Oh, that's Latin. Pull it out. Oh, that's Greek. Pull it out. Oh, that's... And at the end, I only have fucking 2 books. But I grabbed both of them because I said, fuck it. I got... So the first one is Yoga dla... That's so hard to say. Yoga dla... Motherfucker's putting a D next to an L. Yoga dla nieposwiaszenych. Oh, there's a V. I mean, it's not called a V, but it's the Yoga dla nieposwiaszenych, which is yoga for the uninitiated, and the subtitle is dla всех. Nope, that's not what I meant to say. Not sex. Dla всех слишком занятых и слегка ленивых. So, yoga for the uninitiated, for those who are too busy and a little lazy. I assume this is basically like the Russian version of those kind of for dummies books. Как стать настоящим йогом, завтратив минимум усилий и времени. Stutch? What does stutch mean again? Stutch. I have actually started, like, I did download, like, some Russian learning apps, and I've got, like, a website that's just, like, grammar review, just very basic laid out, textbook style. Because I don't want to let my Russian go to waste. I want to keep that up. And part of the reason I picked up these books is just because I figured they would have relatively approachable vocabulary. Like, it's not like I'm picking up Tolstoy or anything like that. The yoga one also has a lot of pictures, which makes sense. Oh, and then the other book I grabbed it's very interesting. It's, what it says on the front is Lyubov и Golubi? I don't know what the emphasis is. Lyubov и Golubi, which is the title of a movie. this book was published by a company called Telesiem, which I'm not sure what that means. Like, obviously Tela is probably television related, but what this is, it's basically it's like a page by page picture flip book, almost kind of style. Like, on one side of the page, you've got a summary of like the scenes in this movie, and then on the other side, you've got like screenshots from the movie. So it's basically just what happens in this movie in case you decide you don't want to watch the movie. But it's also got some towards the back there's a section context, which is just like historical context. Because the point of this is that this is the movie it's talking about. Lubovi Golubi. Golubi? Let me check. What the fuck is the emphasis on this? Golubi. Oh, I was entirely wrong. Golubi. Lubovi Golubi. Translates to love and pigeons. It's a Soviet movie. It's a movie from 1984. And so the point of this book is it goes through the events of the movie with screenshots and stuff, and then it also provides the historical context around the period, including like what stuff was going on in America. I haven't properly sat through and read it yet, so I think there's probably more than that, but it's interesting. All in all, it seemed like something that would be approachable. And funnily enough, if you flip to the back of this book, it just straight up has a DVD for the movie. And this DVD is like pristine. It's like I feel this is mint condition. Nobody's ever played this fuck me, this disc. Like, I figure it's probably region locked, but you know, whatever. And like, each of these books I got cost 75 cents, which at that point, like, fucking why not? The other thing I got was I'm pulling it out as if you can see it, but I got hit you with some of the ASMR. If you remember the PlayStation Move for the PlayStation 3, there was the big fucking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer looking ass controller, which was the main controller, and they ended up using two of those for the VR stuff on PlayStation 4 and stuff later. But what they also had on the original PS3 version was the PlayStation Move navigation controller. And what it is it's a small kind of tubular, more like it's like a cylinder with sort of rounded at the ends, and it's got a thumbstick, including like clicky in. It's got X button, circle button, a D-pad, and then like R2, R1 style like button and trigger, and a PlayStation button. And the point of this was so that you could have like analog movement while you were playing a PlayStation Move game, without having to just like hold half of a DualShock 3 in your other hand, right? But the reason I got it was because I thought it would be nice. This one YouTuber I watch, Nitro Rad, mentioned the idea of doing this, and I thought that seems neat. Having it as a one-handed controller for like very simple kind of games, because you've got two readily accessible buttons in terms of the trigger and the just the shoulder button. You got the full analog thumbstick with R3. You've got like 2 buttons that are decently. If your thumb isn't on the stick, you can get to them pretty quick. And then you have a D-pad for like, it's less convenient, but you have like digital movement, and then you have the PlayStation button. So like, yeah, I kind of like it. The only problem is that I am a dumb brain. Because the reason I got it was like, I had been looking to get them on eBay, but they were like $20, like minimum. And at this secondhand store, they had one of the main PlayStation Move controllers and the navigation controller for also $20. But I was like, I figured, whatever. I can get rid of the main Move controller that I don't need someplace else, and then like, you know, here I can like look at it and know it seems like good, whatever. I don't know. I just wanted it, and I just kind of got it on a whim mostly. But the problem is that the battery in this is dead. It has a rechargeable battery, but it's basically at the point where the other people online have this issue. I think what it is that once the battery drains below a certain point, because it's a PlayStation Move navigation controller that nobody has touched in a fucking decade, once the battery is discharged below a certain point, it just, the BMS on it, the battery management system, will just refuse to let you charge it up again. And so it would only work while plugged in, which, huge pain in the ass. Not great. So this controller, I've ended up, I got a replacement battery off Amazon, and that's gonna like arrive tomorrow, but it's like another $12. So really, I would have been better off just getting one off eBay instead of like getting one at the secondhand store. But whatever, it's fine. It's a little hands-on electronic project, so whatever. Who cares? It should be fun, or at the very least interesting. Oh, huh. I just realized the shoulder buttons, they're marked L1, L2. Why did I assume it would be like R? Oh, well, no, I guess that makes sense, because you're supposed to have the main Move controller in your right hand, and then this would be in your left. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah. I suppose I could have also just like, Wiimote would also make sense. We have like a similar amount of buttons. Well, not really. You have, if you're using the Wiimote with one hand, you have the B button, the A button, and then the D-pad. So also 2 buttons, but the other buttons on the Wiimote aren't really accessible unless you completely like shift your grip and stuff. And this also obviously has analog control, which I don't know. If it's a 3D game, it's like a simple 1 or 2 button 3D game, that would probably, this kind of wins out over the Wiimote just for having analog control. I don't know. It was a silly purchase and an impulse buy, but, you know, fuck it, whatever. Let he who is without thrift store tat throw the first stone. I don't know why I said tat. No, I'll tell you why I said tat. It's because deep in the recesses of my brain, there's like a back catalog of fucking Ashen's videos from the 2010s that I watched in fucking middle school or whatever. For anyone not informed, Ashens is like, he's a British YouTuber, kind of older guard, older era, who just like, he just buys random stuff, like a lot of toys, and like basically just cheap shit, and reviews them on his fucking brown couch. And he's a very funny guy, or at least I thought so when I was younger. I've not looked at any of his stuff in ages, but he seems like a cool guy. Oh, and he used the word tat a lot in terms of just meaning like crap, junk. Very British, of course. Yeah. I'm doing fucking pen spins with this PS3 navigation control. Let me pull up a picture of this goddamn thing. Well, I forget that I have the fucking magic of being able to look for images online and show them to you on my computer web type. Instead of just fucking like describing it to you verbally, like we're pen pals chatting on the phone in 1983. I don't know why I said pen pals. Obviously, it would be like phone, whatever. Fucking this is what I have. This is the PlayStation 3 like navigation controller. There, you can't see it in this picture, but there's like a set of shoulder buttons on the back, basically just like standard DualShock 3's type. Here's a better picture. Yeah. So maybe I'll use this at some point. Maybe even on a stream. Wow. Not that you'd be able to know. It's not like I have a hand cam or anything, but whatever. Oh yeah, also, getting the drivers for this thing working on Windows 10 is a huge pain in the ass. I say the drivers as if there are any, because there are not any. It's fucking annoying, because you plug it in, and it'll say, oh, you've plugged in a PlayStation 3 Move navigation controller. It's like, wow, so you know what this is. And Windows goes, yep. And so I go, oh, so you'll know what you'll understand if I hit the buttons, that means I'm hitting a button, right? And Windows will go, no, are you fucking stupid? I know what it is, but I will never see any of the buttons you're pressing. Because fuck you. Why are you using a controller, half of a controller, for an obsolete gimmick from like 2009? And I'm like, damn, alright, calm down. So, you have to get like third-party stuff, which the third-party drivers for... It's not just like you can just get the driver and it works. It's got, you have to like have actual software running in the background for basically all of it, I think. There's like SCP Toolkit, which is just fucking adware. And then there's this other program, WASD, which is a lot more functional, but it's paid. There's like a free trial or whatever, but like it's like at the very least you can get, it's not a subscription, but it's still like, it's kind of pricey, and I would only be using it for this one thing, so I don't know, maybe I'll go fucking sailing on the 7 seas, but I don't know. First we need to get the battery replaced so I can actually like use it wirelessly over Bluetooth. Because right now it's just, you plug it in, and then you unplug it, and it just like instantly dies. Yeah, I've been a little all over the place. It's like, I don't know. It's hard for me to say how I am, because how I am fluctuates so fucking wildly. Like, even over the course of the day, it's like, I don't know if I'm fucking optimism hope pilled or just complete agonizing crash out. And it just kind of flips back and forth. It's weird. I need to get out more and like be with friends more and just touch grass. Cause I feel like my brain is just, I feel like I'm immersed in a vat of chemicals and sometimes there's electricity. I'm not gonna pretend that makes sense, but that's, you know, whatever, fucking. I feel like my brain has been kind of cooked by the internet, and I need to like uncook it to some extent. But it's also just hard because like I don't have a ton that I can do easily that's like fully offline or social. I don't know. I'm just gonna try my best. That's all I can really do. What's the fucking Boondocks clip? Like, what do you do when you can't do nothing but there's nothing you can do? You do what you can. And that's just true. Like it's funny, but it's also just extremely true. So much of everything in life, when you're just overwhelmed or shutting down, really the best thing you can do is just step back and evaluate like what agency do you have in the situation, right? Like, what can you actually meaningfully do? A lot of the times, for a lot of anxiety, there's not really anything you can actually do to change things. Like if there's a deadline coming up, then you know you can try and work on that and finish it or whatever, right? But if it's just like, I'm uneasy about the general state of the world, or I sent someone a thing and I don't know when they're gonna get back to me, and I'm like anxious about it or whatever. Like, those are situations that are kind of largely out of your hands, and so at that point, right? Like, you can kind of just evaluate. Oh, there's literally nothing I can do about this. It is fine if I just, like, fuck around and just play video games or whatever, right? Like, I'm not squandering any kind of opportunity or shirking any kind of responsibility by doing this, right? And that's, so a lot of things are not as clear-cut as that. A lot of times it's like the question of how much actual agency you have, it can be a bit more vague, you know? I've certainly felt that when it comes to the job search, because obviously my efforts do translate somewhat to what the results are, but the degree to which that is the case, especially now, when there's so much just AI arms race of AI's writing resumes and AI's evaluating resumes, and just like, I don't know, everything's just so delayed. Point being, it's kind of hard to say whether to what extent the grind actually helps. Like, obviously you're not gonna get hired for jobs you don't apply to, but like, what is the right amount of effort to, when is it enough, right? When have you put enough effort into it? Because until such time as you have a job, it's kind of like, it's hard for me to feel satisfied with anything, because it's like, yeah, I'm feeling okay, and I've had some fun, but you know, I still haven't made any headway, and that's the kind of the fuck thing about it is that, like, it's a binary state of I have the job or I don't, and so any effort you put in feels like it feels a lot more just meaningless, because it's not like, oh, I have this project, it's really weighing down on me, but you know, every hour I work on it is an hour closer to the goal, right? There's meaningful progress towards the desired end state every time you sit down and work on it. With job applications, it's like, I will do this, and I am throwing my time into the void and hoping that it answers back. You know? It's like... And that makes it sting especially more because, like, this is on my mind a lot, because I recently got, like, 2 interviews into a job process, and I really got my hopes up, and just, like, Friday night found out that I didn't get the job, and that was just crushing, because it's not just, oh, I didn't get it, it's oh, back to start, you know. It's not like my effort or progress on trying to get that job transfers to any of the other applications I'm sending out, right? It's the progress I make is completely impermanent, and it is not cumulative in any kind of way. And so that's just, it's in aggregate, it's extremely demoralizing. And obviously I'm going to keep at it because I want to actually have a job and feel some sense of fulfillment and independence and agency. But boy, shit sucks. Wow, sorry, I did not mean to vent so much. Someone needs to come in here and fucking wrangle my ass. But yeah, it's like I said, I'm kind of flip-flopping between having a good time and crashing out, but you know, we live these. I'll make it out the other side just fine. It's just woof, that's all. I did do a lot this week and I got a lot done, and I'm starting to get back on a kind of regular routine again after having my shit kerfucked by the very abrupt and sudden need to move. I'm starting to I'm going to the gym again. I'm getting back into some of the creative stuff. I'm doing drawing and writing and stuff. Man. The thing I'm writing, I'm not sure if it's hard, because I'm probably gonna publish it under my non-VTuber side of things, because any of the writing stuff that I actually have credits on is obviously on that side. You know, there's nothing out there that has Penelope Parabellum in the credits, right? And so I want that to be the same attribution, but obviously that means I can't really share it on the Penny side of things, because you know, I try to minimize cross-contamination between those two worlds, you know? With close friends or whatever, you know, sometimes they'll say, hey, I'm actually a VTuber, or, you know, hey, it'll be more convenient if we're just on my on my flesh tuber account, you know. Добро пожаловать, Виктор, добро пожаловать, как дела? Hello. But yeah, in general, I don't know. I feel like it's just good practice to try and minimize how easy it is for people to piece together all of your online activity. Just generally. Normalno mogło być lepsze. Mogła być lepsze. Yandex. That's good there. I say because I've forgotten the Russian word for help. Mogła być lepsze. Okay. Mogła być lepsze. Interesting. What is the E doing in that sentence? Mogła być lepsze is interesting. Because like Magla is like could have, być is be, or like, and obviously Magla is past tense. I say obviously, whatever. So być is the infinitive, but so it would be could have been, and then luce is better. But the E in that, I feel that's a grammatical construct, because E literally just means and. So just translating all of those words individually, it's like, but could have been and better. Что за тема, которая это упоминается? Упоминается is a new one to me. Yandex? Yeah, I use Yandex Translate anytime I am translating Russian to English. Просто из-за того, что я считаю, что Яндекс транслировать лучше, чем Google. The grammar in that was fucked up. Whatever. I think Yandex Translate is better than Google Translate, specifically for Russian. God, I so need to. I'm getting back on it, Russian. I will do this. Переводить лучше, чем Google. Да. Спасибо. I feel like there's a grammatical structure that's I'm trying to remember that's specific for like in the context of or on the topic of that I'm trying to remember how to use. What was it? God, I have my old Russian textbook. I need to leaf through that at some point. Well, one thing I actually started doing, which I'm a little proud of myself for, because it's a small thing, but it's a nice thing, is I started every morning when I get up, I just do stretches, which was not the case before. But like I have a little yoga mat, and I would just like put on whatever YouTube slop or whatever, and just do stretches for my legs and my back mostly. Because leg stretches are important because I still have a bit of a bad leg, or well, bad knee on the left side. And then back because I'm sitting in a chair all day and my lower back is trying to murder me. So yeah, it's a good thing I've been trying to do, and it makes me feel a little better about myself. These words piss together. What? I did not say piss together. Did I? What did I say? I absolutely did not say piss together. What? What did I say? God, I cannot remember the things I've been talking about for the last 5 minutes. What could I have possibly said? I'm so confused. Помочь! Помочь! That's how you say help in Russian. Fuck me. Oh, I do remember when I was saying, look, when I was pulling up the index, I was like, "Taskete," which is help me, or just help in Japanese. Because for some reason I know that, but I couldn't remember it in Russian. Fucking go figure. But in Russian, it's "Помоги мне." I guess it's dative. Or "Помогите" if you want to be polite about it, I suppose. Yeah, vocabulary is one thing, but I really need to brush up on grammar. Because... Yandex. Транслировать. Is that right? Транслировать? Is that... Translировать. Oh no, translировать is broadcast. I'm a dumbass. Переводит. Is trans... That is a false cognate, I see. What's the word for translation? What's the noun form? Oh, it's just перевод. I see. Перевести. Oh. Перевести. Yeah, I just need to practice more. And just get back up to speed. Now let me take my melatonin. Yes. Wait, did I send the go live message in the Penny Discord? Yes, I did. Okay. I'm not that stupid. This time. Should we like watch something together? I don't know. I feel like that's such like low effort content, unless you're like really working and adding to it. But it's like, I don't know. It's a low effort sort of night. KOS, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Yahoo! Congrats to No Reader. I have this, do the roar. What's the roar? Is there a specific roar I should know about? What was I about to say? Oh, yeah. I have this fight stick that I put together, and I commissioned an artist for the stick art because I wanted the stick art to be Lelouch from Code Geass. Code Geass is so fucking good. Reading and talking. Yeah, my pronunciation in Russian is good, but the problem is I've just forgotten a lot of the vocabulary and grammar. So I need to get back on that. Привет, товарищ. Товарищ. What the fuck was I just saying? Oh my god. Help me. Помоги мне. Read and learn Russian. I studied, я изучал... Я изучала русский язык... Wait, no. Is that right? Yes, that is right. Я изучала русский язык 3 года в университете, но я... Закончила? What's the word for graduate? What word do you use for graduate in Russian? What is it again? Oh, I think it's just закончила. It's not like закончивала. That's like the other form, the name of which I'm fucking forgetting. Учила русский язык 3 года в универе. Выпустилась. Можно... Не, закончила. Ясно. Почему... Ты сказал... универе. Вместе университете. Wait, вместе? That's instead, right? No, it's together. What's instead? Вместо. Oh. Okay, well. Oh, it's just short for. Oh, okay. Ясно. Понятно. Спасибо. I need to just engage with more Russian media in general. Although there just isn't as much to find, really, I don't think. Универ. Ясно. I had not heard that before. Этот... слова? No, wait, it would be... Это слова... Новая мне? Слова is word, right? Слова... Yes. Oh, wait, no. Слова is plural. Slova is singular, so it would be этот слово. Этот слово новое для меня. Ясно. Спасибо. The knowledge is in my brain. It's just, I need to get there's so much rust and fucking cosmoline gummed up in there, and I need to get those neural pathways working again. You know what I mean? Like, I am capable of this. I just have forgotten a lot of it, and I need to just get that back by actively engaging it on a regular basis. I used to study Chinese too, in high school, and then a little bit in college. Just because I think the main reason I started learning Chinese was just because I hated Spanish, and it was the only other language that they taught in my high school. But Китайский язык интересно, но я была слишком занята. How? Oh god, I've forgotten so much. And I'm sure my pronunciation is fucked at this point. Because like, I think the hardest part, there's a lot of hard parts in Chinese actually, but pronunciation is hard because it's a tonal language, and obviously that's not really a thing among like Western languages, Romance languages, or Slavic languages. And so that's very weird to get used to. And obviously the vocabulary is hard because you have to learn a new character for more or less every word. And they can get pretty complicated. It's just a lot to keep in your head. But I found, personally, I feel like the grammar in Chinese is extremely easy and like very simple, and like not just simple, but like, I don't know, reliable. Like I found, at least in my experience learning Chinese, that the grammar is very like modular, and there aren't a lot of exceptions to the grammar rules, right? Like in English, our grammar rules can be kind of fucked, and they're like, there's a lot of exceptions and stuff. But in Chinese, my experience was that you could once you learned the basic structure, you could slot different things together, different structures together very easily. And it was all very consistent and easy to work with. And I think listening to Chinese probably a lot easier than writing or reading it, just because I think the syllables, even with the tonal language, are going to be easier to understand than the actual pictographic characters. You love communism. Okay, calm down. No, it's just circumstance. No, actually, the reason I started learning Russian is because if you hadn't noticed, I'm a massive gun nerd, right? But also alongside that, ever since I was pretty young, I had somewhat of an interest in Russian history because, when I was growing up, obviously I didn't really keep up with politics. I was a child, but you catch things on the news, and you hear places and names and stuff like that, even if you don't understand the context or what's really going on, right? But I grew up during like global war on terror type era, and so I heard a lot about Iraq, Iran, whatever. A lot of Middle Eastern countries, and obviously like a lot of European countries as well, which would just be like in my history. But I found that growing up, I just never really heard about Russia or any of the Slavic countries, really. And so that kind of piqued a curiosity in my brain from a very young age of, what's going on over there? What's going on over there? And that paired with the gun hyperfixation, the gun special interest I developed mostly in high school, kind of combined into, I like Russian guns, and I like Russian history. And so I wasn't initially planning on learning Russian, but so I was in this Russian history class, right? In college. The AKs, yes, but there's also a lot of like really interesting prototype firearms that aren't strictly AK based, and a lot of like Stechkins I think are really neat. The TKB 022 PM Korobov design, so fucking one of my favorite guns ever. But anyway, so in like my first year of college, right? I'm in this Russian history, like adjacent class. And, you know, I arrive at the classroom. I'm getting my stuff out, and this woman walks in, this like squirrely little brunette woman with glasses, walks in, and she is not a professor, but she's clearly like old enough to be a professor, and so she walks in, and she just goes to the room, front of the room, and is just making people speak Russian. Like she just goes up to everyone, is like, "Привет," and is like goading them along, like feeding them, "Say привет," you know. And so very funny experience, but that class was in the same building as, it was not in the history building, it was in a lot of the languages building, and where the Russian department is. And so every time I would go to that class, I would occasionally see her in the hallway, and she would go, "Привет," and she would just like, as soon as she spotted someone from that class, she would just like lock in and just stare at him and walk, advance menacingly and going like, "Привет," and like doing the same shtick. And eventually she was like, "You're going to take Russian 101 next semester, right?" And I was taking Chinese at the time, but I was just like, yeah, okay. That woman's name is Natasha. She's fucking great. I loved her. She was an awesome teacher. And she was fantastic. When I graduated from 102, I got her, because in Russian 102, we did a lot of material on Chebarashka, which is a very popular Russian cartoon character, kind of stop motion cartoon. Think the same sort of vein as like the stop motion, a lot of stop motion like Christmas movies, like the Rudolph one or whatever, I can't think. But very much that kind of vibe, but Soviet, and funny little animals. So do I still have this? I think I have it on my hard drive somewhere. Yes, I do. Oh my god. So I had found at one point this insane drawing of Chebarashka with just the caption "Na sportie," which literally just means on sports, or like at sports or something. But I could not tell you why that image existed or what it was meant to convey. So I found that, and I shared it with some of my classmates, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. But what my university also had at the time was a makerspace, which is like makerspaces are things that it's like a, I don't know if it's like a project or initiative or whatever, but it's basically just a little workshop where they'll have like 3D printers, laser cutters, vinyl cutters, a lot of just stuff that if you're a student wanting to do some kind of hands-on project, you can go there and have access to equipment without needing to buy it or like have it set up in your dorm, right? And so when I graduated Russian 102, I went to the makerspace. I figured out how to make fucking like vector files. I went to the makerspace. I got on the vinyl cutter and I cut out this image and put it on a t-shirt and gave it to Natasha when we left that class, because she didn't teach the 203, 204 level classes. And so Good on Natasha. God. Fuck, I forgot how fucking insane this image is. It fucks me up. Why is he looking at me like that? Why is he looking at me like that? Okay, like, first off, why is he buff? Second off, what the fuck does na sportie supposed to mean in this context? 3, why is he giving me fuck me eyes? 4, what? Why does he have, like, what is that belt? What's that belt about? 5, why does this say, okay, like, the caption, for the record, I did not add the caption, that was part of the image when I found it. Why is the caption in Russian, but then it just says earn it in like just normal English cursive on his fucking pecs? What the fuck is this? I don't even know if I could find this image again. Rise to sport. Oh, is that what it's supposed to mean? I feel like I remember asking Natasha what the fuck that was supposed to mean at the time, and she had no clue. So I guess that could be what it means. But God, this image is insane. It's fucking insane. And now my former Russian professor has that on a t-shirt. God, I hope she still wears it sometimes. I hope she treasures it. Cause she was so psyched when we gave it to her. Psyched and also just bewildered and confused because, I mean, we're looking at this together, right? Oh, yeah, I can send it in the Discord. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, I got you. God, I had completely forgotten about this until now. My God. What the fuck is this image? It's so it has such insane. The bootleg aura on this is like second only to World is a Fuck and like Sonic Obama backpack. You know what I mean? Like it's stiff competition. Fuck. The Soviet star, yeah. Yeah, and the fucking don't fucking miss the tattoo presumably of, is that Stalin or Lenin? I think it's hard to tell. It's fucked up. I think that's Lenin on his fucking abs. Jesus Christ. For the let me pull up what Chibarashka is supposed to actually look like. Hi, Temmie.
Hi.
Hi, Temmie. Hi, Temmie.
Hi.
Hi, Temmie. Chibarashka. Like, fucking compare and contrast. This is what Chibarashka normally looks like. This is the actual, like, official Chibarashka, right? And then what? It's so how did we get here? Chipurminator. Oh my God. Fantastic. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I can't get over this. I'm still so fucked up about it. Like, it's just so strange. Okay, Temmie, fuck off. I'm just so wondering, like, who made this? And for what occasion? Why? It's so baffling. And yet I can't take my eyes away. Oh my god. Hold on, can I find the actual original of this image again? I feel like I'd tried before and I couldn't. Hang on, let's see. Let's see if fucking start page can get it for us. Cheburashka na sportia. Oh, I did not have my Russian keyboard on. What the fuck is this? Is there like a new CG? Cheburashka? Yeah. Ah, don't look, get out of here. Oh, that ain't right. Google Cheburminator? Okay. Cheburminator. Okay. It's AI. Eat fuck. Cheburashka na sportia. Nope, na sportu. Na sportia. I don't think I'm gonna find it. What's the word for like? How do you say like buff or muscular in Russian? Sorry, hang on. Oh wait, no, that's okay. I'm not touching that. The index helped me. Yeah. Vengeful, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Hi. Okay, let's see. Cheburashka muskulistly. Will that get me there? No, it's... Okay, I think it's just done the thing where it ignores one of the keywords if it can't really find anything. Okay, fuck it, we're going to Google. Okay, this is a lot of AI. Damn it. See, this is the problem with AI. You know, we used to have homegrown fucking bootleg insane trash, and now all of it is just smeary mess. Like, we've truly lost something as a society by the fact that nasportia Cheburminator has been outcompeted by AI in fucking Midjourney. AI could never generate this image. I found it in some random Google search once, though. I don't know. I don't know how I found it. I could not possibly tell you. But I don't think I'll ever be able to find it again. What are your thoughts on 100 Line? I haven't played it yet. Get off my ass. I'll probably play it this week. I'm not gonna play Death Stranding 2. I'm not really interested in Death Stranding 2. I didn't even play Death Stranding 1. Seems neat. Probably not gonna play it. Ugh. Sorry, now I'm just trying in vain to track down the original Cheburashka Cheburminator Nasportia fucking image. Because it's so insane. And I'm desperate for context, which I probably won't even get. Wow, I'm glad I didn't search this on stream. That is an insane for affinity post. Wow. Christ. I'm not showing that. Okay. Maybe this is a sign to stop. Oh. What is this? This is cute. Let me make sure this is okay. That's girls in pants. This is cute. Okay, I'll show this. Oh, fuck. Well, they misspelled Pajalista. That's cute, though. Apparently, this is a character from Girls in Panzer. Oh, it's Katyusha. Okay, it makes sense. She's Russian. I don't know. Is Girls in Panzer any good? I feel like it has a similar degree of autism that I might enjoy, but also, I don't know. I feel like it might be also sketchy. I don't know. It's all about the tanks, that's true. I would expect no less. Chibur, like orange. Oh, is that where it comes from? Oh, right. No, yeah, because he was found in like a box of oranges or whatever. That's right. Yeah, I remember. I just forgot that chibur. Oh, so hang on. Is chibur the fruit specifically? Oh, you're saying... Oh, yes, sorry. I misunderstood. You're saying he likes oranges, not chibur, like as in orange. I understand. Ясно. Простите. Yes, I understand now. Who's been drawing dicks? I know it was you, Tammy. I saw you do it. I'm gonna have to send you the Columbo dimension. I've sent you to the Columbo dimension. Yes. I remember the Chibarashka lore. Я помню. Он пришел на Советский Союз how do you say box? Коробка? В коробке апельсин. Right, апельсин нов. Апельсинов. Приехал, right, because пришел would be like he walked there. Приехал is like by vehicle. That's right. Он приехал в СССР в коробке с апельсинами. That makes sense. I guess I was trying to say a box of oranges, but a box in a box with oranges also makes sense. Спасибо. I stretch. Ящики. She got, oh, I see, in the mail. Got it. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I feel like I was about to talk about something. Приехал СССР в коробке с сыном. What the fuck was I about to talk about? Someone help me. Yes, you can box delivered from wood. Oh, like a crate. Okay. God, I completely fucking lost track of whatever the hell it was I was gonna say. Я просто забила, что я хотела сказать. This is good practice. I appreciate this. Thank you. Спасибо. Всегда, пожалуйста. Спасибо. Gotta watch that fucking that clip again.
이바봇. 이바봇.
God, it's so infectious. Yeah, that much I did remember. Yep. What's the past tense of помню? Я помнила? Помнила? Huh. Refractive or imperfective? Помню. Ясно. Знаю, но... But like past tense. Like remembered. What does Yandex say? My good old buddy Yandex. Who I can trust to keep all of my data safe. Запомни выся. Holy shit. That's so much more complicated. Запомни Wait, no. I misread that. Запомнившийся. 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 Запомнившилась? Возможно? Что? Huh? Запомнила. I don't know why. Is that? So weird. Okay, whatever. Запомнила. No clue what the fuck that is. Чеборминатор. Translation. That's true. That's true. Нет, это правильно. When I stream, I need to start just working in Russian and like forcing myself to try and formulate sentences in Russian just to get that muscle working again, you know?
Hi.
Приветочки. Wait. Hi, Cinemax. Fucking forgot that I speak English for a second. Thank you for the Sakos Yum. Costco peanut butter, crackers, peanut butter pretzel, my beloved. It's so good as a stream snack because they're very clean. It's not like Doritos or anything. Where you just have dust all over your hands. They don't have a lot of crumbs. They don't come in like a big crinkly bag. Makes a lot of noise. It's just a jar. Really good stream snack. The one downside is that the peanut butter can obviously be a bit tacky inside your mouth. But you know. Yeah. Pomenu, I remember the past one. Oh, I see. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. I think when it comes to trying to work out how to just like verb declension and verb tenses and forms, actually the best thing for it is Wiktionary. Because Wiktionary doesn't just cover English words, it'll cover lots of words in other languages too. But it's not just like, oh, this is a dictionary for someone who speaks that language. it'll have the words and all of the grammar forms, and it'll explain things in English. So it's really helpful, actually, for any kind of vocabulary you want to, like, double check on. No. You know what I still gotta play at some point? I think like years ago, somebody asked me to play this game called Vangers? It's just this random old, maybe Russian. It's very, I don't even know what it is. It's just like a car, top-down kind of car driving game. Like you can build your own vehicles, I think, maybe. The graphics are like Vangere. Yes, that's it. I have it on Steam. I just have not played it. Apparently it's from 1998, so post-Soviet. but the graphics are still like fucking like Cruelty Squad level 3D graphics. I'll have to play that at some point still. Fingers and Fingers 2. Big difference? Huh, interesting. I didn't even know there was a Fingers 2. Okay, hold on. I'm reading the Steam description for Vangers now. Mind-altering sandbox game that can be described as a racing role-playing adventure game with a complicated storyline. You'll find a unique atmosphere, complete freedom, and lots of gameplay hours to figure out what the game what's the game is all about. Huh. About this game. Vangers, mysterious creatures from the future of mankind. Mercenary murderers, victims of the cruel experiments. Masters of the roads, scum of the creature soup, question mark? Name your native bios, and we'll tell you for how long you'll live. Elipods? Bibu rats? Zeekson. The lost chain of worlds cursed forever, the larvae have already started to bore the eternity. And Mechos? Have commanded their own slaves. The new universe is built and waiting for the explorers. Vangers is a mixture of various yet consistent gameplay components. The player enters the strange world of the future, emerged as a result of the clash between humankind and another intelligent race of creatures, and now living according to its own rules. The world challenges for the quest. That was a sentence. The world challenges for the quest. Fuck, man, me too. I feel no closer to understanding what the fuck the game actually is. But like, people in the comments or like the reviews are just like, it's gonna change your fucking life, dude. So I don't know, maybe I'll get around to it at some point. I'm honestly a little surprised it's even on Steam. watch the videos about wingers. Okay. Fuck it, why not? Let's see. Is it in Russian or is it in English? Bebe. Okay. Hello Wolf Click. Hello Legal Eagle. Hello fucking Pokemon content. Hello Swords. Watch me struggle to type on my Russian keyboard. Fuck off. Let's see.
Никаких предисловий. Просто японское «О-хиго!». Я в течение нескольких роликов собираюсь поведать вам про игру Вангеры, которую многие ошибочно считают очень сложной, вырвиглазной, тошнотворной, продуктом формата не пойми что, или же просто хуй. Слухи неправдивые я развею, а вас же попытаюсь убедить, что...
Russian. I'm shocked at how many people ask if Russian is my first language. It is not. I'm yeah, просто американка. Yeah, I'm American, man. I'm from the South. I'm from fucking Florida. That's how you know it's dire. I just studied Russian in college. Florida jump scare, yeah. Yeah. Catch me in fucking Daytona Beach. Going to CEO. And Johnny Rockets. My god, okay. Have I told the fucking I'm not telling the Johnny Rockets story. I'm not telling the Johnny Rockets CEO story. I'm not reliving that. Okay. Fucking, okay. What the fuck is this video?
Вангеры — это одна из самых величайших игр жанра без жанра, которую вы поймете и захотите пройти.
Игр жанра без жанра. So, a game without a genre. Кроме...
Лично нет, вы, сука, обязаны будете ее пройти, потому что для мира видеоигр Вангеры это как для синематографа космическая Одиссея Басковой или же Зеленый слоник Кубрика. Цель конкретно данного ролика, а именно первой серии, познакомить вас с миром, лором и заложить в ваши умы тот самый фундамент понимания происходящего. Вы у меня землю жрать будете, плакать, проситься домой, но суть игры вы не видите. А пока что знаете, что спонсором данного познавательно-образовательного ролика является Raid Shadow Legends. Да пронзит что-то там.
Is this an actual Raid Shadow Legends ad?
Происходит в мире
Hang on.
высококачественных игр. Raid — это абсолютно бесплатная коллекционная
Okay, it is a real
брутального, как Ирина Аллегрова фэнтези. В нее, кстати...
This motherfucker talks too fast, I cannot understand him. I mean, I say that as if I could understand him if he talked slow, but... Okay, maybe I'll watch this some other time when I can actually sit down and digest it. Whatever. Christ. You have the English subs? I turned it on. I don't think it did. I mean, I can check. No, it doesn't even have Russian subs. Yeah. C'est la vie. Oh, let me turn the music back on. Yeah, just chill chatting. That's the name of the game tonight. You know. That's what Dead Mall is all about. Doing fuck and all. Oh, and I apologize if you can hear my air conditioning in the background at all. But as I said, I live in the South, so, you know. Some 5-team rush guys. Oh. Right. You said, do they do guns? Yeah. Yep, they sure do. Первая снайперская винтовка. I like how I struggle with so much other vocabulary, but I know, you know, sniper rifle and fucking other stuff. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Opa. Good old Taz. TOZ 105? Is that what the number is? That's 106. That was close. What the fuck? God. DuckDuckGo image search is fucking deranged. It's like, most of the time, it's just normal, right? You search for images, you get images. But, like, sometimes, if you're on DuckDuckGo images, if the thing you typed in, if it sets off a flag, it's like a switch gets flipped. And if you search certain things in images, innocuous things, just like names of characters or just random stuff, suddenly every single image without fail will be porn. Not even like porn related to the thing you searched or like the character you searched or anything like that. It'll just be porn. It'll just be porn. I just searched TOZ 106 on DuckDuckGo. It's like all porn. For no fucking reason. Okay, sorry, no, it's not all porn. There's an image of Whiskey, the VTuber. There's a 3D model of the actual shotgun that I'm fucking looking for. And then there's like oh no, that's still porn. It's fucking insane. It'll just do this where it just switches to... I'm glad I don't decide to use DuckDuckGo on the stream. I mean, this is kind of why, because it's fucking deranged. It really is just like certain keywords or just certain search phrases will just... I'm melded to porn. Because I looked up the shotgun he is using. The TOZ... Hold on. I'll look this up on a browser that isn't deranged. This is the shotgun he's holding. Is the TOZ 106. I searched for the TOZ 106 on DuckDuckGo. I went to images, and it's just all porn. I have no fucking clue why. Dosik. Ah! He has a nickname. DuckDuckGo knows through space. Hey man, I'm just trying to not use Google. That's all I want. I don't... It's so strange because it's like... Most of the time it's normal. And like sometimes there might be like horny art or whatever in certain things. But then sometimes it'll just decide, oh, this is a query where they want porn, even though it's just a completely innocuous search. And so it'll go out of its way to look up and get as much porn as it can. Even if it's completely unrelated to the actual search query. It's so strange. Fucking, anyway.
Это карабин в 308 калибре.
Это... Gotta... Hold on. Let me turn on the subtitles.
Это карабин в 308 калибре.
А, это карабин в 308 калибре. There's a carbine in 308.
Называется Титан от компании S.
Называется Titan, called Titan, от компании SVC, from the company SVC.
Можете называть это и СВК. Полуавтоматический карабин на базе
Полуавтоматический карабин, semi-automatic carbine
AR-10. Но
на базе AR-10, based on the AR-10.
у нее есть свои изюминки.
Но у нее есть свои изюминки. But it has its own изюминки? Что это значит? Изюминки. Its own highlights. Okay, I see. Like hardcore porn? Hardcore porn. Just like... I don't know. Go on DuckDuckGo, turn off safe search, and just look up TOZ 106 on images, and see if you get the same shit. I'm gonna do this on like, let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, it's the same thing. If you just turn safe search off. It's insane. It only does this on some searches. It just, I don't know how it decides. Whatever. Anyway.
Первая изюминка. Тут присутствует левый взвод.
Sorry, what the fuck just happened to that
Но у
guy?
нее есть свои изюминки. Первая изюминка. Тут присутствует левый взвод.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Huh? Is he okay? Изюминка. I assume it means like strong points, details. Тут присутствует левый.
Это позволяет удобно.
Так, стоп, как-то недостаточно пафосно. Может, лучше нейросеть расскажет?
Титан – это полуавтоматическая винтовка под 308 патрон от российской компании СВК. Она построена на классической базе AR-10, но имеет ряд преимуществ,
It's supposed to be glitching out like
которые
that?
выделяют
Okay,
ее на
so-
на классической базе AR-10, но имеет ряд преимуществ, которые выделяют ее на фоне остальных. Первое. Рукоять взвода слева. Она позволяет заряжать винтовку, либо устранять осечки, не вылезая из вкладки. Для снайперской винтовки это очень полезная опция, но для любителей классики стандартную рукоятку тоже оставили. Второе. Затворная задержка и переводчик огня дублированы на обе стороны винтовки.
Okay, I was following along for a bit. I'm having trouble following along again. I'm surprised how much of that I got, though. I don't know whether I'm proud or embarrassed that I understood so well, specifically when it came to the gun terminology. That's... Autism.
Винтовки. Все для того, чтобы удобно оперировать лежа. Третье. Регулируемый многопозиционный газовый блок. Он
Газовый блок. That I understand.
позволяет тонко настроить винтовку для работы с разными боеприпасами и дульными устройствами. Четвертое. И самое главное. У классической АР-системы тонкая и длинная газовая трубка. У СВК короткий ход газового поршня, как у Хеклера или СВД. Это упрощает обслуживание винтовки, ведь газы не дуют в ствольную коробку.
Это не просто обзор винтовки, но еще и ролик про то, как я развивался вместе со своим новым оружейным комплексом на протяжении 4 месяцев.
Оружие. Well, I know that one. I'm tired. I'm having trouble paying attention to this. I will turn it off for now. But I will look at these guys later. They seem cool. Yippee! Sorry, my mom is texting me about getting an air fryer. She has been like, my mom has been weirdly insistent about me, like, she really wants me to buy an air fryer for some fucking reason. Based, I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't have room for one. Like all my kitchen cabinets are already full. God. Yes. Make more kitchen cabinets. Wait, I can't do that. I'm in a fucking apartment. Get lost. God, I'm fucking out of it tonight. Bush. That's fine, so. Я устала. I guess I might as well ask, like, for basically since I started streaming, when I've said, like, hello in Russian on stream, I've gone привет. I haven't gone привет. I've gone приветочки, which is that. Obviously, it's not like the normal form. It's like diminutive or whatever. You mean like trick? Oh, I see. Interesting. That makes sense. But like, приветик. Oh, okay. So like, приветочки is. Does it make any kind of sense, or does it just sound wrong? I was trying to be cute, you know? I should do. Yeah, I made it up years ago. And then I guess I just said it for years and then never checked if it was like correct.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Whoa.
What?
Hi, Cinemax.
Hi, I don't actually speak Spanish. I'm American. I only know one. I'm a stupid American who only knows one language.
Cheeseburger.
What's my favorite things about America? Hamburger and hamburger.
Cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
And
have you seen that video? Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, first let me get a PNG for you. Hold on.
I was quoting Corona.
I'm hang on. I'll find it. First let me...
I know this. I know the song. And then Cheems is eating them. The dog. You heard Spanish from a ghost. I have no corporeal form.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Be very scared. Get scared right now. You should feel scared. Are you scared? You should be scared. Chat, why aren't you scared?
Okay. There we go. Oh. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Okay.
I know you can see me. The joke is ruined.
There we go. And I'm gonna put you behind the table.
You see that I am just a creature.
There we go. Okay.
Kicking my little feet as I sit.
What the fuck was I talking about?
I don't know.
I was too busy doing the PNG, and then you said something, and then I was gonna respond to it, and now I've forgotten what, and I've forgotten. Oh, the fucking,
Oh, right.
hold on, the,
Yeah, the
hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac,
Whopper.
Whopper. Hang on, I got you. Hold on.
We were talking about hamburger and only knowing one language.
No, I got you. Hold on. I'm gonna stream this to you so you can also watch it. Here.
And I've seen it.
Fucking here we go.
Oh, this is the original.
Mm-hmm. Hamburger.
Welcome. May I take your order, please?
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac.
Listen to the
Big
song
Mac,
of my
Big
people.
Mac, Big Mac, Whopper.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. And a side of fries. Hamburger.
55 burgers, 55, 55
I love how the
55,
first
55
thumbnail
Cokes,
on
100
the recommended
100
videos is
tenders,
this
100
is
meatballs, 100
stupid.
coffees, 55 wings, 55 shakes, 55 pancakes, 55 pastas, 50 peppers, and 155 taters. And a Diet Coke. What were you talking about before Whoppers? Also, very cruel of you to bring up burgers after my cheat day's over.
Suffer. Sorry. We've been just talking a lot about just Russian stuff. I've been trying to get back into
cheeky-
practicing Russian.
Cheeky breaky, comrade.
Of course.
Sorry. Sorry to disparage all Russian people. I'm American. I will read your alphabet phonetically and piss everyone off.
Oh God. Hate that. Now that I know Russian, it pisses me off so much when I see like movie posters or whatever, where it's like, because I keep wanting to read it like actual Russian, but it's just like they just put in whatever letter looks like the letter. It's fucked up.
They'll do the stylized thing.
I hate it. Get out of my walls.
Oh no. I'm in your floorboards.
Oh, there too.
No.
Chikabriki is really awesome. Yeah, Chikabriki, Vdamkia. That's some snippet from like enemy dialogue in one of the original Stalker games. I think is where that comes from.
There's this old ass game. I think it was maybe a James Bond game where there's some Russian enemies you can spy on, and they'll talk to each other like, "It's so cold here, I'm getting icicles from my nose. Maybe we can throw them at the enemy." Ho 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 ho! And it's the laugh that makes the video.
I see. Yeah, definitely from all the Stalker games. I just don't remember which one. Oh yeah, the Stalker 2 is out. I should play that at some point.
Stalker's one of those series that I never tried getting into because I keep hearing about how it's so much trouble trying to install it and getting it to work because it crashes a lot or something.
See, I just brave onward and hope that my comp sci degree will save me. Which is to say, I just Google any problems I have and then figure it out. Just fuck it, we ball. You know how it is.
Perhaps. I'm not. Though, in all case, in every sense, I'm that one reaction image of Sailor Moon, which like, I should warn you, I don't know how to use a computer.
Let's talk about Anomaly. I streamed Stalker Anomaly like years ago. I definitely played Stalker Anomaly, although I remember very little of it now.
Also, it's called Stalker 2, but weren't there like 3 other games in between
Yeah.
Stalker 1 and 2, or are those just expansions?
Yeah, no, there was like Stalker, Stalker Clear Sky, Stalker, another one, and then Stalker 2.
Another one.
I don't fucking remember. What are they? Hold on.
And then there was Stalker I Forgot. And then there
Stalker,
was
Shadow
then there
Chernobyl,
was
Stalker
and then
Clear
there
Skies,
was-
and then Stalker Call of Pripyat. That's what it was.
Pripyat. And then there was Metro 2033, and then Metro Exodus.
There were like 3 other Metro games.
But before you play those, you also have to play Peace Walker.
Okay.
That one explains how the Stalker makes the Shagohod.
God. The Shagahad is so fucking silly.
Peace Walker, not Piss.
Metal Gear Solid.
You know the thing you do. You know
The
the
one
thing
on
you do
P-
with your.
the one on PSP.
Yeah, the thing you do with your fingers where you make a V, the peace sign.
Yeah. Peace. Okay, hold on. I'll pull it up.
Yay, peace, peace.
Peace Walker. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I don't know why I pulled up YouTube. Whatever. You want to watch 3 hours of Peace Walker cutscenes?
No.
Good, me neither.
I would say that's like maybe my second favorite Metal Gear Solid game.
I haven't played it. The only Metal Gear games I've played were... I played 2, then 3, and then I started on 4 and didn't really... and I just couldn't get into it.
Alright, so you started on the best one, that's good. That's not a joke.
I don't know. I just like... When I could buy the silent sniper rifle, like, 30 minutes in, I was like, what's the point?
What, you didn't want to watch the 15 hours of cutscenes?
I still gotta play the
I'm
first
kidding.
game.
I'm kidding.
mean,
There's probably more
MGS.
hours.
I think it's something like 7 hours. Hang on.
Well, you're in luck. There's a remastered version of the first game.
Well, I'm
that they
sorry, it
put
was
on
9
GameCube.
hours.
Whoa, great.
Whatcha. Gotcha guns, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome. How you already doing? Welcome, how's it going?
Whoa, that's a lot of people.
Gotcha, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Yippee! Let's see. Welcome Matilda. Welcome the X Count. Welcome Shago EF. Welcome Card176. Welcome the Asterite. How's it going? How's it going? I'm Penelope Parabellum. I like gunses. I got a fucking RDBC in my PNG.
Oh, so that's what it is.
Yeah, it's the California compliant version of the Caltech RDB rifle, which stands for Rifle Downward Ejecting Bullpup. I don't live in California. King Banner 303, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I don't live in California. I just picked this for the PNG because I actually have a regular RDB, not the
Oh, that reminds
California
me.
version. But I picked this one just because I felt like it looked cozier for the PNG, and and it worked better for the silhouette. And you're gone?
Yeah, the colors match nicely.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of good old olive drab.
Good old Zaku green. Can't go wrong with it. Which reminds me, the number of people I know who live in Florida, there are so many. I know so many people who I could have hung out with before I moved. I'm sad.
To be clear, I haven't lived in Florida for well over a decade.
Ah,
I
did
just
you move back to Chernobyl?
correct. I'm in Pennygrad. I came into I heard California had an instinctive reaction. That's fair. That's understandable. It's in every gun nerd's DNA. You hear
Pennygrad.
California, you're struck with instant nausea.
Is that why your name Penelope?
What?
You live in Pennygrad?
It's the other way around. I'll write some fucking lore at some point. I don't know. VTuber lore is
Oh.
always very silly.
Okay, I thought you were talking about a real country.
No!
Stupid as fuck.
Come on.
Look, I'm extremely autistic. You tell me something, I'm gonna take it at face value.
Okay. Listen, I also have autism. I get it. Did you seriously believe there was a country called Pennygrad? Sen.
Hey, Russia used to have a country
You
called...
have to be
you had a
better
place-
than this.
Russia used to have a place called Stalingrad. They can name anything.
Yeah, that's the
name a person
joke!
grad. Listen, I'm neurodivergent. I'm literally a minor. See this
You better
pickaxe?
not be. Get the if you are, I'm
see
gonna
this-
tell you to kick rocks.
See this pickaxe in my hand?
Oh, okay. Fucking stupid. Stupid fucking joke.
Look, I might be stupid. Bottom text.
Alright. Fucking I. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, VTuber lore is like, Pennygrad was like this abandoned city that got, this like big city that got abandoned after fucking Y2K hit. And then like Penny took it over and she has her fucking, it's like an outer heaven situation, but more autistic and
Whoa.
girl boss about it.
Oh fuck yeah.
I don't know. And then she named it Pennygrad.
Improved in every way. Bit of an ego though.
That's true. I don't know. maybe at some point I'll write like lore or whatever. But like I don't know, VTuber lore has always been very silly to me, because it's like, who actually? I feel like it's more for the VTuber than for anyone else. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they write it just to have it, and then like nobody's gonna read it.
Look, being a VTuber is basically role-playing as your own OC, and people love writing lore for their OCs.
Okay, you know what? That's a fair point. I didn't consider it like that. That's true.
I just think of that screenshot from Jellystone. Oh great, he's already come up with lore.
Some lore is fun and fine, but some are way too into kind of don't like much. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you're I don't know. Like,
I feel like some VTubers should just have a webcomic if they want to write that much.
yeah, I don't know.
Which would be cool.
It feels a little protagonist syndrome-y. I don't know how to put it. Where it's just like, I need to write all this lore for myself because I am the most important thing ever. That's how it can come off sometimes if they're like way too into it. Sucks.
I do it because it helps me contextualize my trauma. Haha.
I don't know. I don't begrudge people who stick to a character and play it like and don't break character, because like I don't know, that's kind of the fun of VTubing. It's not for me, but you know, I find it impressive, frankly, the people who can do that, because that takes that is an exhausting thing to do.
Me, I'm one of those VTubers who likes to, quote, keep it real.
Yeah. Penny is really just like me, but with extra steps, and also ginormous gahanagahoos.
I was gonna say extra something else, but you just went and said it out loud.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Like, not everyone can be R-Cup Fairy Ichika, alright? We can't all have the same physique IRL as our ridiculous VTubers.
I too yearn to look like a Danganronpa character, I get it.
Come on, man, don't call me out like this.
Hehe. I'm not disparaging it, it looks good.
Oh yeah. I didn't think you were. My model has what I cannot possess, that is so true.
Pink highlights.
Pink highlights. I tried getting pink highlights once, I just didn't really like how it turned out. Turns out, like, penny color pink is really hard to get in hair dye. It's hard to find pink stuff that fits the kind of pink I want, because the pink that I always go for, and I think looks best, is more of a reddish pink. Whereas a lot of stuff you can get is a lot more like purple.
Alright, what you do is you gotta soak your hair overnight in Pepto-Bismol.
No.
And then they'll just soak up the color.
That's foul.
I'm also making this up.
I know!
Hair isn't sponge.
Yes, of course. Help me.
Help me to help you.
Gotcha just raided me. I feel like I should be talking about guns, honestly. I don't know, I'm trying to think.
I'm holding a gun right now.
I don't believe you.
Okay, where's my phone?
Hang on.
I mean, granted it's not a real gun, it's foam. What if it does work? Well, I've squeezed the trigger multiple times and nothing's happened,
Nice.
so... You doubt me? Behold, a picture. Oh shit.
Don't ever doubt me. Okay, you're holding a Destiny prop gun. Come on.
I know I did say it's not a real gun.
Oh, sorry. You said that after I went and got my fucking RDB.
Yeah, this is a replica of the last
Yeah, it's the Caltech.
word.
Of course, unloaded. I don't even have ammo in my place.
I also have...
I still gotta get this scope zeroed, honestly. It looks nice, but I just haven't had the chance to take it to the range yet.
Is that Keltec or Caltech?
Caltech. I think it's part of the, like... I think it comes from the guy's name.
So it's gonna be like, oh, they made a gun that looks like Gravity Falls?
What was the
That's a
guy?
deep...
Is Kellgren?
That's a deep cut. You don't need to understand that.
Cool. Yeah, it was made by George Kellgren. Founded by George Kellgren. God bless him. I fucking love Caltech.
I
They're...
hope Max just not try to cosplay Nirvana main singer. What?
That's... Hey, don't make that joke. That's not funny.
I don't understand.
Don't worry about it. It's...
Oh,
I'll-
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah, that's not a good joke. Nice. Whatever.
Also, he used a shotgun, not a revolver.
What was I gonna say? I was talking about Caltech, I think.
You were saying how you haven't taken it to the range.
Yeah, cause I got the new optic for it, cause it had just been fucking bare top rail for ages. But I got Vortex, variable magnification, 1x4 scope for it. I still need to get it zeroed, but I just haven't had the time to take it to the range. I mean, there is a range I could have taken it to, but like, I'd like to zero it at like a longer range. And obviously, like, the most convenient ranges to go to from here are like indoor ranges, which only really going out to like 20, 25 yards, if that. So like, the one outdoor range that's near me is like one that needs a membership, and like I have friends who have memberships, but I don't know, they've been busy, so it just hasn't been priority. I've had too much other shit going on, but yeah. Dry fire.
Get down. Get down.
I know,
Get
man.
down. She's open fire. Get down. Also, hi.
Morning.
How's it going?
I'm doing good. I'm on a little break from school, so I've been playing a lot of Uma Musume. That just
Playing a
came
lot
out.
of what?
That's about it. Uma Musume, the game where you train your horses.
Oh, Uma Musume. Sorry, you're cutting out a bit.
Yeah, I am.
A little.
A tad.
I might be on the wrong microphone. Yeah, that's right. Hello?
Oh yeah, way better.
Much better.
Yeah,
Way
before it was like you're on a fucking Nokia underwater.
Oh no!
God,
yeah,
I'm sitting in my apartment in my underwear on a VTuber stream holding a Caltech RDB.
You know,
Where's my
hot girl
life
shit.
gone?
Caltech RDB.
You're living your best life. You're doing hot girl shit.
Okay, let me fucking put this thing away.
I'm in a tank top and underwear, sweating my ass off in this summer heat after an hour of doing Gunpla.
Nice.
I compare
I'm
my
also
life to
winning
yours,
bullets.
and
Yeah, no, the heat wave.
I compare my life to yours, and I weep.
It's pretty much the worst of it is over at this point. But you know, still summer in the south.
Oh, where I live, it's just getting started.
Even when it's not like, feels like scraping 111. Okay, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Where I'm living,
You guys
the
been
heat's
talking
just
about?
getting started. Guns, mostly,
Yeah, I was talking a bit about guns because Gotcha overrated.
and how I'm stupid
Oh,
for thinking Pennygrad was real.
I don't know anything about guns.
That's okay.
I just know you're not supposed to put your finger over the trigger. Just put it on the side.
Yes, that's good. That's good trigger discipline.
Yeah.
You only have put your finger on the trigger when you intend to shoot, and only point it at the thing you want to shoot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Otherwise, keep it angled
bet.
down.
Like, what are the exact rules? It's always treat a gun as if it's loaded.
Safety on. Point it at the ground, away from people.
Basically, I don't know. Like, always treat it as if it's loaded. Never point at something you're not willing to destroy. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire, and always be mindful of your target and what is beyond it.
Yeah,
Always
I was
keep-
watching
always-
like the new
always keep
Gundam,
your
and then
eye-
some people were talking about it
Mm-hmm.
because one of the
Oh, no
characters
spoilers.
accidentally shot someone, and their
No
finger
spoilers,
was
eh?
on the.
No spoilers. I haven't finished watching.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry.
But also,
yeah.
But also you can stop a bullet if you put your finger down the barrel, because then the bullet will just blow up on the shooter.
They did a Mythbusters on that. It's not true.
It's not true.
Yes, it
Boo.
is. I've seen Bugs Bunny do it.
I saw this in a toothpaste ad once.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Toothpaste Man wouldn't shoot a gun. He's a pacifist.
Yeah.
I wonder if toothpaste would work as gun lube. That's a cursed question. Don't answer that. Anyway,
I didn't know guns needed lube, but that makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah, you need to grease them up because it's metal rubbing on metal.
Oh,
or
yeah.
polymer, whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Oh, basic.
It fails a 7% production rate. This is the glue factory. I am never going to be able to get into any kind of gacha game, no matter how good the lore is or how fuckable the PNGs are. Like,
That's fair. It's fair, and that's good. You want to stay away from these.
any kind of like gacha battle pass micro monetization fuckery is just arsenic to me. It just makes me not want to play.
I have already put myself in the Goddess of Victory Nikkei hole. Do not be like me. Stay away.
Oh no, not Nikkei.
The story's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
far,
like,
I haven't rolled anything. So I'm good.
My
just
sum
know-
total experience with gacha is okay. I played Arknights for a little bit, and I played a tiny bit of Nikkei, but those were mostly just like for funsies for a stream. But like I started playing Honkai Star Rail, and then I did like my free rules, and then I didn't get Kafka, and then I uninstalled the game.
Lamau. Just earlier this month I spent $20 on a season pass in Nikkei to get a skin that turns one of the girls into a dinosaur girly.
Okay, you might have sent it to me.
Whoa.
I'm big on dinosaur girlies.
Like girl obsessed with dinosaurs, not dressed as a dinosaur.
Fuck, it still
Oh.
counts. We stand our artistic
counts,
queens.
yeah.
She's got
Yeah.
she's got dragon design shoes. She's got a fanny pack with dinosaur feet on it and a T-Rex keychain, and she's holding a big dinosaur book that she got from the library. And when she opens it up,
God,
a little hologram
okay.
pop-up of a T-Rex comes out. And sometimes it's a Spinosaurus, but sometimes it's a Spinosaurus and she gets scared.
I know it's the stereotypes, but as an autistic person, like, dinosaurs are sick. I fucking love trains. Like, that's normal, all right? Like, that's not just like, oh, you're autistic. You like dinosaurs. You like train. Like, no, they're just fucking cool, all right? Public transit is sick. Dinosaurs are fucking, they're awesome. Like, what?
Dinosaurs.
What do you want from me?
Awesome. Dinosaurs, awesome. Model kits, awesome. World War II aircraft, awesome. What else is there? I'm trying to cover all my bases. Collecting obscure PS2 games, awesome.
Awesome.
The only like 7 other people have ever heard of.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, like I have a thought in my head and I'm struggling to articulate it. Like, I feel like a subject can be autism bait. As soon as a topic has, like, a ton of niche and, like, very obscure info in it,
I getcha.
like how I can get into all of the different weird one-off prototype guns or guns that were really unsuccessful or guns that like were made for a very particular niche like weird purpose but like also have like a very particular like historical reason for that the need for them to be made, you know, anytime you can get into that kind of shit, it is pure autism bait.
Like, look, I get you. You're talking about perverts, and
That's
like before you
True.
say anything, like being a pervert for something doesn't have to be sexual. It just means you're way too fascinated or interested in it. Like there can be train perverts, there's gun perverts, there's sports perverts. You can be a pervert for anything.
that's true. Bye-bye, Hospico. Thank you for coming by. Welcome. Bye.
Currently, I'm a Gundam pervert, and that's it. That's it technically, I guess.
Same. I've been watching it too.
I am a gun pervert. I am a computer hardware pervert. I also find there's other stuff I find interesting, like
Yeah, also, I want to say, another reason you wouldn't want to play Nikkei is because the guns in there. Some of the guns
I'm
in
aware.
them and there are stupid and don't make sense.
I mean, I tried playing Nikkei. It just like it felt so, I don't know. It was very silly. Oh, hold on. Sorry.
It's doing a
Let
lot
me
of,
wrangle Automod real quick.
Like
Alright.
one, there's one girl.
There you go.
There's one girl who just wields an MP18 for no reason.
DK's the one with a lot of live 2D, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
A lot of life 2D with jiggling butts.
Yeah.
A lot of the artists in the server I'm in talk about it because they're like, ooh, reference.
That's okay. That is a very fair reason to look at Nikkei.
Yeah, guys, we're studying the craft.
Yeah. Okay. Chat brought up Girls Frontline. I have a fucking bone to pick with Girls Frontline. You would think it would be my shit because all the girls are ostensibly based on different guns. But I don't. I hate the character designs. I don't. Some of them are good. Some of them are good. There's so many in there where there's gonna, broken clock right twice a day, whatever. But like, so many of the terrible them out. Thank you. I'm so glad it's not just me. Like if you're gonna have the characters be named after the guns and essentially based around the guns, and it's called Girls Frontline, and it's about like girls who are like based on guns or whatever. Like, I know they changed their names to like generic shit for the fucking second game, but whatever. It's still like in the main game, they're still like named after the guns that they use, and like that's their whole fucking thing. Like, if you're gonna do that, like actually, there's so much shit you can pull from. There's so much fucking juice you can squeeze from this ripe lemon. Like, just like fucking actually do research and make them actually based on the guns, or like use elements, like visual elements to tie the gun to the outfit or whatever. Like, it's just, yeah, like, fuck, it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it because pisses me off. You're doing it wrong.
There's like there are a lot of stuff that do that where it's like based off of a real thing. I remember there was one that was like boats, and then like the tanks one was also like big for a bit. Kantai, yeah. Uma Musume is also based on real horses.
Yes, that much I know, because they have like fucking Uma Musume Mafia, where they have to like represent the horses properly.
Yeah, they do.
I was gonna say, I just know that the horse game came out for English audiences, and people are really enjoying the silver-haired girl again, who's always been popular from what I've seen. Which is valid because anime girls with silver hair are usually pretty peak.
They are the best.
I can't even think of any off the top of my head.
Sylvaria Bless from Valkyria Chronicles. That one girl from Idolmasters, Takane.
Genuinely,
something?
all I can think of is Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
Oh, that's a big one.
Sai Nijima from Persona 5.
Yu Watanabe, Love Live.
Haven't seen that one.
All of these are games I haven't really played, or Persona.
Oh my god, you have to play Valkyria Chronicles. It's like
I played a fair bit of Valkyria Chronicles. I put like let me pull up my Steam. I put like how many hours into Valkyria Chronicles? The first one.
I love it so much. I own 4 figures of Sylvaria, that each one costing over $100.
Wow.
My thirst. That was back when I had more frequent employment and could afford shit like that.
That's fair.
Now it's. This was all before 2020, mind you. Before things really went to shit.
Yeah, okay. I have like 16, 17 hours in Valkyria Chronicles. I just never got around to finishing it.
Both my save file on PS3 and the PS4 remaster probably have a combined 200 hours.
Is there even that much time to spend in the game?
If you play it multiple times.
Not okay, fair enough.
And you like do all the side missions and shit to get all the upgrades and level up. Because that final mission fucking sucks. To the point that it sucks to the point I would recommend people play Valkyria Chronicles, but instead of playing the final mission, they just watch it on YouTube.
God.
Don't finish the game, just play up to that point and then YouTube. It's your friend.
God. Okay. My type of fictional characters, which men and women have basically the same taste, which is to say bad taste. And it's just like A, completely fucking deranged. B,
Junko.
yes.
I was about to say Junko as a joke.
You don't even know.
We were all thinking it. We were all thinking it.
But like, okay. A, completely deranged. B, like manipulative, like scheming bastard. Or just C, like,
Oh, like that lady from Ume Neko.
yes, Beatrice, you're hitting fucking jackpots here. Like,
You're being read like a book.
yeah.
Oh, you'd like Crow and Nikkei then.
I refuse.
Lol.
It's not like I want them to do bad things to me.
Makima
To
from
be clear.
Chainsaw Man?
No. Okay. Characters like Junko are like, she's evil, but she's hot. With Makima, it's like, she's hot, but she's way too fucking evil. Like,
There's a proportion.
she's, like, okay, Junko is like, on some, she's on ridiculous shit. She's on like, end the world type shit, right? Like, that's one thing. Makima is like, just a sexual, like, abuser. Like, that is not enticing. That's different. That goes
Well,
from
you
like the fictional kind of crazy and unhinged and like evil to like this is just
this-
genuinely uncomfortable.
It's like, oh, this could be done to me in real life and I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, and like it's not like to be clear, she's a very well written character. It's just I'm not gonna be thirsty about her because she's just not a good person and not in like a over the top evil way, just in like a very chillingly normal way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I get it.
Yeah. There's like obviously I would not be interested in that kind of person IRL, and Makima is like closer to an IRL version of that kind of thing than any of the other characters. You know what I mean?
You want someone like Haman Karn from Zeta Gundam.
I
Haven't
don't
gotten there yet,
I don't
but
know
I
who
think
that
you're
is.
right.
But possibly,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Oh, you'd love her.
I'm not. I'm almost there. I'm like halfway through Zeta.
Her hair is pink.
Oh, I've seen the picture. Yeah.
Her hair is pink and she wants to take over Earth
Hmm.
and drop big space stations on it if she doesn't get her way.
Yeah, like okay, who do I have on my fucking list who like fits that archetype? There's like Junko Hanashima, obviously. Beatrice from Uneko. Bad girl from No More Heroes.
I mean, she's a bad girl, but she's not a bad girl, is she?
I mean, she does murder people for a living.
God forbid women do anything.
God forbid
God
women
forbid-
have hobbies,
Yeah. It's just a hobby.
jobs.
And on the guy side of things, there's like Lelouch from Code Geass, So Hiyori from Your Turn to Die.
Of course Code Geass comes
Mm-hmm.
up.
I fucking love Code Geass, alright? It's so fucking good, man. Please watch Code Geass, I beg you.
Ooh, I can control people with my mind.
They're so
Only-
it's
Ooh, I
so
can control people with
forgotten
my
in this
mind,
day and
but only
age, but it's
once.
so it's timeless. It's a fucking classic. It's a masterwork. It's insane how
People-
good it is.
People aren't thinking about Code Geass anymore because everyone's thinking about Sword Art Online and Konosuba.
I'm gonna vomit.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
And don't forget ReZero. People love ReZero.
And they're also talking about Gundam Seed Destiny too. Which
I haven't
makes me
gotten
mad. Which also makes me mad. Don't watch it.
Okay.
Oh,
I might watch
also like Kaburu from Dungeon Meshi. He's not. He's like, he's a little bit on that spectrum. He's not like evil, but he's like, he's still a bit of a mansplain manipulator. You know what I mean?
Kabra is the goat.
Yeah.
He's my man.
He's great. I love Kaburu. He's awesome.
To me, he seems like in any other work of fiction, he'd be the fat, ugly bastard.
That's
But
insane.
he's hot.
He'd be the fat, ugly NTR bastard.
What?
No, Kabra
on
wouldn't
what
NTR.
basis?
I don't like him.
What?
I don't like Kabra. Kabra wouldn't NTR though.
I respectfully disagree.
I don't think Kabra would love anybody.
I'm pretty sure he is literally incapable of love.
That's kind of the.
I feel like we have
Yeah, he's kinda
very
psycho.
different reads on this character.
Like to me, he's like opposite of Laios, where Laios is like, I love monsters and I don't get humans, and then he's like, I don't like monsters, I really get humans.
Yeah, they're like very clear and very well written foils for one another.
Yeah, Laios is autistic and a monster pervert. He's so good.
Yeah, I mean I fucking love Laios.
And then yeah,
But like
Kabra's
Kaburu
like the
is
opposite.
also good. Kaburu
He,
is
can like read people
just
inside
a
out.
different flavor of autism, frankly.
Wait, I thought. Wait. Kabra from Dungeon Meshi. I thought you were talking about I thought we were talking about the dude in Konosuba.
What?
Because that's what I brought
What?
up. I
No.
said we were talking about Konosuba.
I
and
didn't
you
know.
said-
I didn't know there was a guy
some
named
dude's
Kaburu in
name.
Konosuba.
I don't know his
guy
name.
named Kabru?
but I don't know the guy's name in Konosuba.
It's Kazuma. I think you're
Alright,
Kazuma.
Someone said a name. I assumed, oh, it's them they're talking about, and I was, no, Kabru's fine. I don't hate him.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Can you
also
just
Happy
repeat
Chaos
this one?
Valentine. Happy Chaos Valentine was like one of the first fictional characters to pierce the veil and make me go, oh, maybe men can be hot that aren't like femboys or whatever.
Yeah,
Look,
I agree.
I'm a lesbian, but if you're a man and you look like either Vincent Valentine from Final Fantasy VII or Shadow the Hedgehog, hit me up. That's what I'm into.
Listen, all I'm saying is that
Oh.
I've fully realized I'm bi by this point, which is, you know,
I'm like lesbian 99% of the time.
what's fair.
And we're very proud for you for the next 24 hours.
Oh shit, you're right. It's almost over.
It's almost over. You know what that means.
Fish.
I'm going to be fucking taken out behind the woodshed and put down like old Yeller.
No.
What happens in 24 hours?
Prime I'm
Pride
sober.
Month. June. Very unfortunate.
Well, lucky for you, Pride, being gay can be a year-round thing.
I've never thought about that before.
Pride
Also, July
month,
is-
a month, Jack. Shit's gay all year round, son.
Also, July is Wrath Month.
What?
You never heard of Gay Wrath Month?
Oh, okay, I get it.
First it's Pride.
I don't
then
get
it's
it,
Wrath.
but I agree. Yeah, right. The order of deadly sins, original sins.
And then August is
Greed,
Greed,
avarice.
and then I don't know, but
It's been a while since I haven't
First
brushed
it's-
up on my.
first you're happy about being gay, and then you're angry at everyone for not supporting you. So it's Wrath.
No, that makes sense.
It's like Shell the Hedgehog says, if the world turns against me, I'll fight like I always have.
Right. It's pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. What do we do on Queer Sloth Month? Just like lie down, take a nap.
Yeah,
I think that's nice.
we all just
Take a nap.
collectively say fuck work.
Take a nap and order in DoorDash for every meal.
No, that's gay gluttony.
Let's get gluttony. Right.
No, that's when gluttony's when you hit up the Las Vegas buffets.
Never been to one. Are they good?
Yes. There is every kind of. In Vegas, you can probably find a buffet or some kind of restaurant that has whatever kind of food you're looking for.
Noted.
Damn. Noted. Never been.
You could
But,
also
you
do that in Seattle and Los Angeles, but they're more expensive because they're Seattle and Los Angeles.
That makes sense.
I think who else? Oh, this is a little niche, but like Pito Hui from the Gun Gale Online spinoff. She's
Who's
great.
a what's up?
There is a spin-off of Sword Art Online that's just set in Gun Gale Online without any of the death game stuff. And
Gun
it's,
Gale Online.
yes, and it's written by Keiichi Sixawa, who is the author of Kino's Journey.
Didn't Gun Gale still have an instance where the
I didn't
main
know that.
character was the first person to realize, hey, I could use a sword to deflect bullets?
That's just like the actual SAO. This is like a different spin-off.
Okay.
Just set in that same game. But it doesn't have any of the death game stuff. It's actually like properly
Isn't the main-
well written.
Isn't the main character actually a girl in that one?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Is she gay?
We like to
bit.
think so.
She's like, okay. If I had a nickel for every time Keiichi Sixawa wrote a protagonist who like has a lot of trans themes going on, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Like,
Yeah.
As long as she's Willow, I'll give it a shot. Like, openly Willow.
yes, Gun Gale Online is an anime.
A very good one.
Yeah, I like it. Or well, it's originally
I
a
like
light
it.
novel, I think, but there's an anime adaptation. I still need to watch the 2nd season, but
I liked how it leaned into like the tactics of like just like pew pew.
yeah,
And you gotta like duck in corners, and then she gotta like, oh, but she's so small, she could zoom through it.
yeah, it's fun. It's also like the author Keiichi Sixawa is extremely gun nerdy, to the point that like Sig Sawa, his pen name Sig Sawa, it's literally just Sig Sawyer, which is a okay, I know Sig is German and then oh, wait, no, sorry. Sawyer is German and then Sig was it Belgian? Hold on. But then they merged and I don't know where they're actually. I think they're German at this point. Am I nuts?
It's like all the same
Oh no,
country.
dumbass.
All next to each other.
SIG literally stands for Swiss Industry Group. Okay.
Oh.
Sawyer is German, SIG was Swiss. And then they merged and became SIG Sawyer. But yeah, the Keiichi Sig Sawa, just Sig Sawa is just Sig Sawyer.
Oh yeah, I had a joke for when we were talking about Girls Frontline. Two technically. Because I'm a little bit dyslexic, the first time I saw Girls Frontline, the name, I thought it was Girls Fortnite. And now
That's just Fortnite.
One of my friends is into GFL, so every time she brings it up, I'll just quietly say Girls Fortnite, and that really annoys her.
I would play Girls Fortnite.
But also...
Girls Fortnite is just regular Fortnite.
That's true.
Then why is it... No, it isn't.
should add it to the name.
Why is there Thanos and John Wick? Those aren't girls.
They can be girls.
They can be girls.
I mean, Keanu Reeves did play a trans lesbian in the Matrix trilogy, so we can give him a pass.
See?
Look,
It's true.
You can 100% read Neo as a trans lesbian.
I mean, the fucking...
It's basically...
There is... I don't know. I've never watched the sequels. But
it's like not even
the original
subtext,
Matrix has a ton of trans imagery. Also, the fucking Wachowskis are both trans women.
The fact that Agent Smith is throughout the entire movie dead naming Neo.
And then like the triumphant moment in the train is like, my name is Neo. Like actually asserting that. And then even just Neo. Like the red pill blue pill thing like was a reference to
back when estrogen used to be red.
Yeah.
And they changed it to blue at some point.
Yeah, it's blue now.
I didn't know that.
And then, unfortunately, the term red pill got co-opted by the wrong people.
Yeah, because fuck them. But like, generally, like,
those people
there's a lot more than that. I mean, there's like, is it Trinity? Is that the character I'm thinking of? The butchy kind of lady.
Yeah.
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 Like I think originally in the script the plan was for Trinity like
be a man in the real world and played by a man in the real world and the actress in Matrix.
Yes. And there's like other stuff. But
there's one of the background characters, I think Switch, was played as androgynous or non-binary.
Yeah.
The white-haired person.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of that kind of imagery. Even just down to like, I don't know, discovering the truth of the Matrix as metaphor for discovering the truth of gender and stuff. There's a million fucking papers about it, and like you can go read one of those, but like it's switch 2 seconds. That might be who I was thinking. Oh yes, no, I was thinking the wrong name. Yes,
Morpheus.
yes. I had the wrong name. I was thinking I was picturing the right character, but I forgot the actual name.
Back to GFL. My other actual complaint: they didn't make Spaz 12 fat enough.
God.
Oh my goodness, that's really unfortunate. Maybe they'll get an outfit. that addresses this.
An outfit that adds 50 pounds.
What's the
Anything's
Nikkei
possible.
girl? Oh yeah,
Bretty?
her name is just Bretty, yeah. God, it's very silly.
And before that, the hotness was a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's like this mahjong game that has like an actual fat girl in it, and like, hey, they're finally learning.
Yeah.
Oh, and what is the name of this mahjong game? Is it Mahjong Soul?
Lamau.
Is it Mahjong Soul? It's the only one I know.
I don't know the name of it, but hang on.
Just a curiosity, just so I know that which game has the guts to create such a character.
No pun intended.
Damn.
Haha.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm tired of seeing the same body type everywhere, and I'd like to see some diversity.
I think it's called Mahjong Fight Girl.
Yeah.
Published by Konami.
Konami made this. Holy.
Yeah.
Mahjong Fight Girl. It's an arcade game.
I don't know. Mobile, arcade, I have no clue, but I'm just gonna DM you the pictures I see.
Shiori Fujisaki.
I'm gonna DM you the
Holy.
pictures of the official artwork I've been given.
Sure.
Oh, both
Holy
of you.
moly! They got the original dateable
There's a-
character.
All right, both of you. I'm DMing you official artwork of this character.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh my god, she's gorgeous.
Jesus, she's fucking slamming that brewski.
Mr. Konami, you are cooking.
Yeah. It looks like. Can beers be that dark? I thought it was cola.
It
Uh,
doesn't look like soda to me. I don't know.
Anyway,
that's
it could be like
insane.
a frothy root beer.
Maybe, I don't know. It's got a cherry in it actually.
What beers are good with cherries?
I could
I know
not tell
Blue
you.
Moon. I know you put orange in Blue Moon. And lime and Corona. Official drink of the Fast and Furious franchise.
It seems like Mahjong Fight Girl is it's a arcade game.
Huh.
Neat.
Physical arcade. And then it's a spin-off to Mahjong Fight Club.
The official artwork
Which is
gave me the impression that it's like a gotcha. I have no clue.
Let me check my phone then. Might be there. Play Store. Mahjong Fight. It's not on here. Okay, so Mahjong Fight Club is the original line of games. Oh, and there are no anime girls. It's like pictures of real people. And then Mahjong Fight Girl, they decided to add anime girls. Masterful. Hopefully they'll add it. They'll maybe port it to the computer or like a mobile in the future.
I am getting tired and it is approaching midnight.
Midnight. That's true.
Quick, what's your favorite video game gun?
Like fictional?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't really thought about that.
Not a video game, but the one from Trigun. With like a big cross. And then like he unwraps it and then he has to like spend 50 minutes trying to
The first
disassemble.
thing that comes to mind is Skelter Helter's gun from No More Heroes 2. Where it's just a fucking revolver with like 8 cylinders. And it's fucking ridiculous and I love it.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
A revolving revolver.
There's
That's a
also
That's a lot cooler than mine, sir.
Margaret Moonlight's sniper rifle, which is also a scythe. Well, I say sniper rifle, it's technically an anti-material rifle, whatever, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean.
Well, you're saying Ruby ripped off No More Heroes?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
They did it first.
Hell yeah.
Okay, okay.
Reason number 713 to not like Ruby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those
Those are a lot cooler than my answers.
Figure out who to raid.
You could raid Pokey.
I feel like I raided Pokey a fair bit recently. I'm trying to like switch it up. Let's see.
There's this person online right now called Penelope Parabellum. They seem pretty cool.
That's crazy.
They're not gonna be online for much longer.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's raid Yoro. Why not? I don't think I've ever raided her before. Well, it's apparently your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Alright. Thank you everybody for coming. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you later. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.
Remember to brush your teeth. Good night.
And floss.
Yeah.